WO action. We got an absolute banger, 9 Lou. We got Oklahoma State hosting Miami.
Game of the week. Game of the week.
Absolutely game of the week, man. The crowd is fucking lit, packed. This has been the NWO Championship 2 years running. But we got you a regular season matchup right now. Neither of these coaches likes to lose, and neither of them do lose very often at all. Gucci LaFleur is not going to be able to return that when Oklahoma State kicks it well in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, the kickoff special teams are probably going to be important, but I would think just time of possession is going to be a big deal. Turnovers are going to be huge if there are any. Who knows what this game is going to do.
Yeah, man. I mean, what I expect is a lot of user picks. I hate to say it because both these guys are awesome at offense, but they're super outstanding and elite in defense. But we're going to see Miami first. It's going to be a handoff to Chaney, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Donald Chaney, the #1 Heisman candidate trophy, guy in first place for the Heisman trophy right now, he got tackled for a loss. That's not easy to do.
That does not happen very often.
So you credit number 44 from Oklahoma State, player to remain later with that tackle. From the left hash this time, we got Van Dyke coming out. 4 tights. 4 wides tight. You got Van Dyke looking, delivering a ball to Brinson. Brinson up past the 30. Going to be an 8-yard reception leading to a 3rd and 3 at the 32.
Manageable 3rd down. Although, I mean, this is the first one. It already seems like a crucial one.
I mean, at this point, both of these coaches are so good, a 3 and out would be strange. But you got to remember just how good they are at defense. You know, it wouldn't be unordinary for one of these coaches to force something like this. So Van Dyke from under center this time. Quick delivery. Gucci LaFleur, that's his #1 target. Gucci LaFleur from the wide out position, impact player with that reception, moves the sticks to the 46.
Yeah, great chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver, Gucci LaFleur there. They're always on the same page. It certainly helps.
Yeah, Gucci LaFleur Jr. So good, he got reincarnated as a junior. Van Dyke with Chaney directly behind him, drops back, 5-step drop. Quick strike to the fullback on the angle route. That's Khalil Brantley with an 8-yard reception and now making a 2nd and short 2 up to the 46.
Yeah, Miami moving here in small chunks. Across the 50, trying to score first on the road.
Tough, tall task with this Oklahoma State Cowboy defense. But after the first run, they've looked good through the air. Van Dyke with 2 tights, 1 on each side. Pimpchino and Arroyo. Smith goes in motion from the right. Fake the jet action. Handoff to Chaney, finding the sides. Has elite speed, one of the most elite speed players on the field, and he's going to get tracked down before first down yardage, but it's going to be 3rd and inches at the 44.
Yeah, good pursuit by the defender. Chaney maybe tried to wiggle him a little bit rather than, taking the defender on head on, but credit to the Cowboys here.
2 wides to the left, tight end and fullback to the right. That's Brantley who got a pass already. Pimpchino with his hand in the ground. Hand off to Brantley, and he's going to be stopped momentarily, but bounces off of the defender, falls forward, and with that extra effort, gets past the sticks for a first down at the 43.
Yeah, nice job. Defense got in the right position. I think Brantley might just be a little bit of a big boy, powerful kid.
Yeah, definitely some lightning and thunder there with Chaney and Brantley at halfback and fullback. from the eye. Fake the handoff to Cheney. And Van Dyke is going to be hit as he thrown. They're going to call that an incomplete pass, not a sack, not a fumble. It's going to be 2nd and 10, still at the 43, but there was edge pressure.
Yeah, really nice play by the defense. And, you know, again, every time we see that animation where the ball comes out, we're thinking fumble. Like, so you almost feel like Miami gets away with one there being called incomplete.
Van Dyke was hit as soon as he set up to throw. Van Dyke drops back 5. Quick throw over to Smith. Smith outraces one defender. Step back move at the 6. Dives into the end zone. Touchdown. Keyshawn Smith, 43-yard touchdown. And Miami's first on the board with 6.
Really nice stick work to get around the corner there. And very well timed little stop and go move.
And that was stick work that to the untrained eye is impressive, but to the trained eye, it was very impressive. The defense was right there. We saw the corner take a decent angle, try to make the diving tackle as Smith was just flying by. And the safety also had a good angle, and that step back move was just impeccably timed. And it was going to need that because the safety was coming over for the tackle. But as it stands, we see Van Dyke able to get a touchdown through the air. So the Miami pass game set in motion well on their first possession, leading to 7. The Miami run game not quite seeing the same success. And that's surprising because Cheney is number 1 in the Heisman voting at this point in the year. And he has just as much receiving yards as rushing yards. He leads the team in both categories. But right now, we got Rice, Stephen Rice. JUCO transfer, 2nd year with the club, with the quarterback keeper, and he's electric with his legs. Accelerates past the line of scrimmage, past the line for the first down yardage, and up for a 14-yard gain to the 39.
Yeah, nice creative play. Comes out in a 5-wide set. He's got Nixon in the slot. Motions them in. They run the read option. Simple.
Empty backfield. Rice surveying. Has time to pass. Delivers it to number 2. That boy Specta with the tackle there. And it's only going to be a 2-yard pickup. Great tackle by Specta, eliminating it from Moore.
Yeah, DarkSpecta, that's a name we're going to be seeing probably all night here from this Hurricane defense.
Big shoes to fill as he is replacing the production that they had last year from Chief Doing Dabs, who was an all-time legend of this program. Rice out of shotgun, sharing the backfield with Nixon from the right hash. Fakes it to Nixon. And there are defenders in the backfield right where he wants to go. That's Avery Huff. Big-time playmaker for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, Stephen Rice took his time getting up. Hopefully gets all the cobwebs out and is no worse for wear.
Stephen Rice with 2 carries and 10 yards. But electric anytime he tucks it and runs it. Also can put it on a frozen rope when he needs to. The right-hander drops back to pass. He wants it all. He's going over the top, and he finds his man all the way past the 30-yard line. That's a huge 37-yard reception to Cetron, the number 1 speed demon on this Oklahoma State Cowboys unit.
Nice throw. Not a frozen rope. That was a little bit more of a lollipop, but very accurate. Hitting his man in stride.
Empty set once again. Quick strike. Incomplete pass. Receiver intended target. Never got his head spin around and raised his hands for the ball, and the ball's going to be incomplete.
Be 2nd and 10 here from the 25.
Unusual incompletion for that style of play. We see Oklahoma State feature that type of play and get it done so consistently for good yardage. Probably not the last time we'll see that tonight. Quarterback keeps it, tests the left side, but the left side has the run defense out, and it's going to limit him to just 1, 39 at the 24 now.
You can almost feel it. You know, we get into this area. This is where these defenses tighten up. I don't know if it's just that the angles get tougher or that everybody just becomes more focused, but nobody's giving away touchdowns in this league anymore.
That's Nixon right behind Rice. Rice gets the snap, drops back 3, stands and fires. You know who with the pick. Breaks 1 tackle. Can he show some speed? Gets another tackle from the Hurricane, another block from the Hurricane, and he's going to march his way up all the way to the 20-yard line. Change of possession in the football and a huge change in field position.
Yeah, really big play.
You know who might have had a chance for it all, got turned around after the pick. Looked like he didn't even realize he had the ball. Maybe made a better break on it than he thought he would. Van Dyke with the handoff to Chaney. Chaney testing the right side, brings it back to the middle, and he's going to pick up 5. His best run of the day so far.
Yeah, and I think the Oklahoma State Cowboys came out with the game plan. They want to limit Chaney from being able to run the football.
Oklahoma State, such a good defense at stopping the run. However, Miami feels probably more confident in their running back than any other coach in running back combo. So he'll continue to get carries and touches throughout the game. Van Dyke drops back. Quick out route to Smith. We saw him break a tackle earlier. User tackle right there. Almost had the strip. They were really trying to start the motor on that one.
Yeah, nice job to keep him short, but really nice throw. Get it in down there.
Van Dyke.
Offense is hitting.
Impeccable timing on that one. Great location as well. Going to be tough to stop the Hurricanes here at the 1 with a fresh set of downs, and they're not going to be able to do that as Chaney is able to walk into the end zone untouched. That's going to give Miami a 13-0 lead after the big interception and the huge INT return. The kick is up and good, and Miami's now up 2 full scores. Lou, we saw Oklahoma State move the ball down the field very, very well, and had a big play in the passing game. Had a miscue shortly before the INT. They had an incompletion on what seemed like a very routine play for their style of offense. And with that incompletion, maybe the writing was on the wall a little bit, that it was going to be a tough job to punch it in. And the you-know-who INT has now extended this lead by double. Oklahoma State is going to get the ball at the 25-yard line with a new possession. Yeah, Lou.
The field position that you know who gained on that interception is really what I think is going to sting for a while here. Yeah. Just, like a 50-yard return gives that, puts them right in the red zone.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it would have been much tougher if they would have had to march that whole way. Oklahoma State would have had their own chance to force a turnover. But as it is right now, that's going to be a handoff to Nixon off the left side for a gain of 2. Nixon, a very speedy running back. When he gets when he gets the ball in his hands, he could be just as electric as Stephen Rice is from the quarterback position. Oklahoma State hasn't gotten the ground game going just yet, but they'll probably be sticking with it as well. Seen this a lot of 5 wides. Safety's really up close. Let's see if they test him. Oh, and the crossing right there by Blaine Green. Blaine Green, the tight end, doesn't get the most action, but that's a great 10-yard pickup right there and a first down.
Yeah, nicely done there.
Quick play call. The huddle snapped. We're on the line of scrimmage and ready to go. A couple adjustments being made by the offense and defense. And Rice throws it to Jaden Nixon immediately after getting the snap, and that's going to be a 3-yard pickup. He did make one broken tackle. There was other canes in the area. That's the last play of the first quarter, likely 14-0 lead here in Stillwater.
Hustling up.
Oklahoma,
Not gonna get it off.
Oklahoma State crowd a little stunned right now with the lead because they have one of the longest home winning streaks in the NCAA. This has become one of the hardest places to play in the nation.
Yeah, you know, and I don't think you can be too upset. I don't think the fans have given up yet. They've moved the ball well. They've played defense tough against a really good team. So
and they got players like Stephen Rice and Talon Chetron. Looks like a carbon copy of the last possession where they had a huge gain to the same side.
It's just a matter of sticking with what you do best and, you know, waiting for the right opportunities.
Oklahoma State has gone on this long winning streak at home by playing great defense, stopping the run, getting after the quarterback, and outstanding quarterback play. And Stephen Rice threw another dot in there again. And he's going to break it right up the middle. Here's Huff, and he's going to slide down before the user defender has any opportunity to take a shot on Stephen Rice. Great slide right there. 2nd and 1 at the 7.
Yeah, first-class awareness there to understand which defenders are the biggest threat to him, because there were a couple in the area, but Huff had a full head of steam and knew he wasn't going to beat him to the line to gain, so just take what you can get and get down.
Absolutely great awareness. You got Green, the tight end, shifting out into the slot. Chetron on the other slot, but it's going to be a handoff to Nixon. Nixon didn't find anything in the middle, cuts it to the outside, picks up 5 and a first down. Now inside the 3, ball at the 1.
Yeah, nice vision there by Nixon, and also nice job to pick up his knees and step over. You know, I think there was a down body there.
Going to be tough to stop Oklahoma State here as well, but 5 down linemen against 5 O linemen. Run commit, quick strike to Cetron. What a play. And execution is exquisite. Chetron gets the payoff from those 2 45-yard receptions on the last 2 possessions. And Oklahoma State, with this extra point, is going to cut the lead in half.
Yeah, great job by Stephen Rice to get that ball away to his receiver immediately upon snapping it. And with zip.
That was
so fast, it was tough for me to see.
Lou, that was just as impressive execution and timing as Van Dyke's pass was for his touchdown earlier. Just exquisite.
Mm-hmm.
And that kick is just a boot. I think it went through the uprights. Absolute boomstick of a leg right there. And the crowd is rocking. You can hear that this capacity crowd just absolutely stoked for this. Like I said, if you're just joining the broadcast, these 2 coaches have been in the NWO championship 2 years running.
I mean, there are other coaches in the league, too.
Not right now, there's not.
It's fair.
Handoff to Cheney, 4-yard gain right up the middle. And they're going to keep feeding that man no matter the result. They will not go away from that, their best playmaker on the field.
Yeah, he's gonna get his. I'm counting on that.
Yeah, no, there's some backs in the NWO that are absolute dog workhorses. 9 Lou from Oregon is one of them, Lemon Pepper, as he's called, and the other, Donald Chaney right here. Quick one to Restrepo. Restrepo trying to break tackles. Too many Cowboys in the area. No yard reception there, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, nice defense. Restrepo looked like he had to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That he did. He received the ball in space, but it closed quickly. And he didn't seem to be moving with the same level of speed that he's gotten while getting the ball in space on previous broadcasts that I've done. So, 4 wides on 3rd down. Feels like a big down here. Oklahoma State would love to get the ball back. Miami with the snap. Van Dyke drops way back. 7 steps, 9 steps, 12 steps. A lot of time to pass. Fires one to Brinson, off of Brinson's hands, off of Nick Sessions' hands. And that's going to be 4th and 6 at the 29 with 4:40 left in the 2nd quarter. Oklahoma State might have a chance to get the ball back here.
Great coverage on that play. Everybody was locked up.
He had all day to pass, eventually found his man. He couldn't hang on to it. There was too much traffic in the area. And the punt unit kicks the ball. Shetron with the reception at the 50, the 45, the 40. Past the 40-yard line. The Cowboys are going to have outstanding field position after that 3 and out and a 26-yard return.
It's one of the nicer punt returns we've seen all season from any team.
Momentum a factor in college football and in the DNA of this game. We are seeing it right now. Miami had a 14-point lead, and Oklahoma State is threatening to come storming back and tie it up. Empty set for Rice. Steps back 3, steps back a 4th. Finds a man over the middle on the crossing route. That's Jaden Bray for a 4-yard reception.
Nice gain on 1st down.
No fear going with this 5 wides. Empty set. We see it once again. Here's the quick snap. Screen pass. 88 has it. The 20, the 15. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. Braylon Presley with a 19-yard reception and another 1st down for the Cowboys.
Really nice quick flick to get it out there immediately again. At this point, he might be showing off.
Crowd.
Do your thumbs move that quickly, George?
None of me moves that quickly.
I feel it.
5 wides once again. Rice from the right hash. Has a man going in motion. Fakes the jet sweep to him. Throws it over the middle into dangerous traffic. And he's absolutely giving maximum effort. That's Dustin Harris with the reception. And he's going to be diving his way down to the 2. 1st and goal.
Great play by the offense. You know, I'm always a little bit upset when I see that animation where the receiver takes like 6 extra steps coming back after he catches the ball toward the line of scrimmage, you know, just kind of giving up yards, but able to cut back upfield and get the 1st down.
Let's see how the Cowboys attack it on this one. Nixon and Green in the backfield. Now Green going to put his hand down. We got every player with his hand down. Nixon with the carry off the right side, and he's going to be met by number 24. 1-yard loss on the play. Cameron Kitchens credited with the TFL at the 2.
Yeah, somebody for OK State didn't have their hand down before the play. Although
I hear a couple hecklers in the crowd now, Lou. They want this touchdown. They could taste it. Four wides, Nixon and Rice. Nixon gets the carry, and the defense is going to collapse right on him. That's a no-yard rush. 3rd and goal, 2:50 left to play. Ball at the 2.
I mean, the pressure from the outside just caved that entire line in. Big 3rd down coming up.
Rice has Chetron now join him in the backfield. Gonna be a screen to Chetron. What a tackle, 4-yard loss on the play. Chetron made a bunch of plays today already. 81 yards receiving and a touchdown, but couldn't break loose on that one. 4th and goal, Oklahoma State is gonna kick an field goal. It's gonna be up and it's gonna be good. Oklahoma State cuts it 14-10. 2 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, really nice drive. Way to capitalize and put points on the board after forcing a punt for Miami on the previous series.
And LaFleur's going to have a chance to return this one. He brings it out to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. And he's going to be tackled up around the 31-yard line. 37-yard return for Gucci LaFleur Jr. 30-yard line, they're calling it. Got a little too excited.
It's okay. I mean, it's warranted. You never know what's going to happen when that guy touches the ball.
Sun's getting a little low here, Lou. We're going to have a beautiful nighttime second half. But with 2 minutes left to play, Van Dyke has his unit lined up. Here's the snap. Halfback screen, and it's going to be picked off. That's a house call. Pick 6 Pimps to the apartments. Oklahoma State up 16-14, pending the extra point.
Great anticipation and a fantastic cut to get past the quarterback and get in the end zone there.
17-14, 1:57 to play in the first half. Oklahoma State has 17 unanswered points after going down 14-0 in the first 2 minutes of this one. And there's the leg back again. He put it through the uprights earlier and nearly did it again on that one. Crowd has erupted in this one, Lou.
Well, it's exciting.
Single back. Pimpchino on the line. Hand down in the ground. Van Dyke fakes it to the slot receiver. Tries to find Chaney out of the backfield. Nick Session with his hand on it. Incomplete pass. We had more Cowboys in the area than Hurricanes on that one.
Yeah, number 14 Session looked like if he would have been looking at it a little bit more, he could have got more than more than one hand on it.
Trips bunch right. Van Dyke back to pass. Crossing route. Pimpchino out of the bat. Out from that right side over the middle. 17-yard reception. That's going to move the sticks, quiet the crowd down temporarily, and stop the clock.
Pimpchino, one of the most dangerous tight ends in this league. Really a threat with that speed and those hands.
After the huddle's broken, they're approaching. They're set and ready to go with 1:40 left. Here's the snap. Van Dyke with the 3-step drop finds Smith, and he is punished down. Keyshawn Smith absolutely walloped after an 8-yard reception. They're going to go no huddle on the ball here, despite having 3 timeouts. It's 2nd and 2, 1:20 left on the clock here at midfield. Van Dyke has him ready, looking over to the sideline for a little bit more instruction. Now back under center, fakes the handoff to Chaney, looking deep, looking short, looking anywhere, looking deep. Restrepo has it, and his foot touched down I want to see the replay. Barely must have had it down. Ball, nonetheless, at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. 1:09 on the clock. The crowd is quieted.
Hey, Restrepo's been sure-handed for a couple of years now. Gets that toe down.
Man, he got that super toe. Van Dyke with the handoff to Chaney. Chaney bounces off one guy, a second guy, tackled by the third. 6-yard rush right there. Now a minute on the clock.
Everybody's got all their timeouts.
The ball is at the 13-yard line. At the right hash. Van Dyke coming out with Pimpchito, Brantley, and Chaney. Smith and LaFleur Jr. Here's the snap. Pressure on Van Dyke, and he's going to go down. It's a 9-yard sack. 3rd and 13 with 30 seconds left to play. No timeout yet. Let's see if that stays that way. Ball at the 22.
Big play for the Cowboy defense there. Makes this a long 3rd down. Clock management becomes really interesting.
20 seconds left. They're lined up and ready to go. Let's see if Van Dyke waits a little longer. 15, 14, here's the snap. Delivers over to the left. Gucci LaFleur, can he break the tackle? Oh my goodness, the pass is broken up at the very last second. I thought he had 2 steps.
No, he fumbled it out of bounds.
What?
He caught it. 1st and goal.
Ball at the 6, 10 seconds left. The clock stops. Sheesh. 2 questionable calls by the ref on this drive so far. Van Dyke hands off to Chaney, and he is going to walk into the end zone for the 2nd time today. Miami regains the lead.
If you would have told me after that sack that Miami was going to get a touchdown without taking a timeout, regrouping, I would have thought you were crazy. What a display of grit.
That monstrous pass to Restrepo, where Van Dyke was seemingly holding the ball forever, and I called it looking deep, looking short, looking intermediate, and then eventually found him with the toe drag, the super toe drag at the sideline. Unbelievable play when Miami needed it most to get momentum back into and life into this game, into this team, you know, to have something happen right for them before halftime. So it was all Oklahoma State charging back. But with 7 seconds left, here's Rice. Rice looking deep, goes over the top, but he underthrown. And 9 Cloud should have had an interception on that one. Had the brick hands there. Incomplete.
Yeah, you get plays like that. You can't catch them all. That's why you play defense. One more attempt, probably.
Barring a defensive penalty, this should be the last play of the first half. Stephen Rice, quick delivery. That's Smith. No, that's Bray. Jaden Bray with a 14-yard reception. His 2nd on the day. Well, Lou, we got an absolute slobber knocker in this one.
Yeah, was there ever any doubt?
I mean, chat. I mean, we know it's like this when these guys play, but to actually have it again is just a treat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these guys have played before where one guy is like on the outside looking in, and we give the credit to the guy who's winning because we know that he could play. He's ran so many victories in a row consecutively that he's earned the credit. However, when one guy's on the outside looking in and the game's not that competitive, it just doesn't lead to the same excitement as what this has. This has the makings for an awesome finish all the way down the stretch if these guys keep competing the way they are.
Yeah, it looks, it's been a big time back and forth. Miami goes up 14-0. Oklahoma State comes back with 17 unanswered. And we go into half. Miami finds themselves on top, 21-17. It's been wild.
Miami kicking off to Oklahoma State here in the second half. Shetron back deep, but that's going to go up over the crossbar. That's going to be spotted at the 25 for their first possession.
Right back into it now.
This capacity crowd just feels it in the nighttime air that something exciting is about to happen. They're looking to Stephen Rice, the leader of this offensive unit. And he's looking at his playmakers now. 5 of them out wide. 1 in motion. Fakes the handoff to him. Delivers a great ball over the middle. Shetron with a great hands catch over the shoulder. Brings it up to the 50. First down. Quickly at midfield now for the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned something in the air tonight, because I have it on good authority that Danny Snausages is listening to exclusively Phil Collins. So, it's going to be playing eventually.
Empty backfield again for Rice. Dropping back. Has pressure. Still delivers the ball. And that one could have been anyone's. Richardson and 9 Cloud both seem to have their hands on the ball. Wasn't that bad of a pass, but with the pressure that Rice was facing, maybe it was a little bit rushed or off target. Not sure.
Yeah, first down, around midfield. Probably a fair time to, throw up a 50-50 ball.
Had he not been rushed, probably had a lot better opportunities to be able to throw it in space where he wanted it. Not a bad ball, though, and great job identifying the man-on-man coverage. He was singled up back there. So Rice making some adjustments. Here's the snap. Fakes to Nixon. Ooh, finding a crossing route. Big user hit right there. Gonna drop him immediately. I thought he was gonna turn on field and get that first down. Harris not able to do that. It's gonna be 3rd and 1 at the 41.
Yeah, it looked like, from where he caught it, it looked like he had an easy first down, but ran into a brick wall or a hurricane.
Yeah, that truck was rolling with full freight there, Lou. Yeah, cement truck hit on that one.
Wow.
5 wides with in 3rd and 1 here. Nixon now in the backfield, and he's going to get the carry, sprinting out to the left, has the outside, and that sweep is going to work beautifully and move the sticks. He had lined up in the whiteout slot. And that worked well. What was that, partner?
He had a good first step and made a nice cut. Gets the first down.
5 wides again here. Nixon going the other way, trying to outrun the defense. Gets 4 yards on that one.
All those white bodies are hard to get away from. They flow to the ball very well.
This is the opening possession for Oklahoma State coming out of the halftime break, and they have moved the ball now into scoring position. Rice is going to keep this one after the fake to Nixon around the right sideline and all the way down into the red zone at about the 15-yard line. First down carry.
Yeah, great read. And Rice made about 4 nice cuts to get where he ended up.
Such agile play there from Steven Rice. He is fast, but he also can move laterally and to the side while keeping speed. He's alone in the backfield now. You know who walked down around the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a catch by Bray, but a 2-yard loss. That one not really having a chance. Never really had a chance. Defenders very alert to that one. Empty set once again. Safety's coming real tight to the line of scrimmage now. Rice making an adjustment to the left side. Rice surveying, fires. And the defender jumping on his back is able to break it out loose. It's going to be 3rd and 12 now at the 17.
Yeah, I think that receiver has that if the defender doesn't knock it away.
Five wides again. Rice making an adjustment on the right side. Hard snap count. Miami didn't bite. One more adjustment. Rice has it. Great floater to the outside. Oh, my goodness. Great adjustment by the receiver to turn around and get the toes down. First down yardage at the 4.
I like that little dance as he made his way out of bounds with the ball.
Looked like Cuban Pete from The Mask.
Mm-hmm.
Credit Jim Carrey. Oh, and with the broken tackle. Is that Presley? Is that Bray? Rice puts it on the money. And after the broken tackle, Oklahoma State regains the lead.
Really nice play. Good opening drive of this half.
You know, Lou, I'm looking at the clock and it says 4:08. It just seemed like that was a longer drive than 3 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose it did.
It seemed like Oklahoma State was really in control of that ball for longer than 3 minutes and kind of played keep away from Miami's offense for a while there. Not intentionally, just, you know, being smart with the ball and taking what the defense gave them with some underneath stuff. Van Dyke now with 4 wides and Chaney in the backfield on his right hip. Here's the shotgun snap. Fakes the handoff. No, it is handed off to Chaney. And off the left side, he's going to pick up 2. Good Cowboy defense there.
Yeah, those defenders have their marching orders. You know, stay at home, tackle Chaney. Whether he has the ball or not.
Yeah, every game plan starts, begins, and ends with Chaney, right?
I mean, at least it should. I mean, Van Dyke is very dangerous, and all these receivers are weapons in their own right. But
Here's Van Dyke, 3-step drop. Restrepo, quick strike, quick catch. 3-yard pickup, going to be 3rd and 5.
Third and manageable.
Van Dyke looking really decisive on that underneath route. Stepped back 3, planted the foot, maybe took half a hitch more, and then released it for 3. Van Dyke, there's his 3-step drop, backs 3 more up, delivers a ball over the middle linebacker and in between the safety. And that's Restrepo with another big catch. First down yardage all the way to the 40.
Yeah, nice job by Van Dyke to find Restrepo. Over on the right side. A couple of clear out routes, and I was kind of expecting him to hit Cheney on the angle route back in the middle. He looked open to me, but went further downfield. It's a nice big play.
A lot of confidence from the quarterback on that one. 2 tight ends. That's Arroyo checking in. Oh, quick throw there. Look for Smith again on that out route. Oklahoma State Cowboy had a hand on it. Couldn't come up with the one-handed snag. Looked like he might have tried for it. It's going to be a harmless incompletion for the Hurricanes there.
That's a play that young man probably wants back, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Got a good jump on it, saw it well.
Yeah, saw it
Fortunately,
extremely
able to knock it
well.
down.
And that was, yeah, maybe because he's seen it, you know, a couple times tonight. He recognized it on that one, drove on it a little bit. But as it is, right hash, 40-yard line. Here's the snap. Van Dyke going over the middle deep. And Daniels, no, the middle linebacker. Lucas with the big hit. Tried to jar the ball out of there, but strong hands. It's going to be reception down to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, Miami Hurricanes looking to strike back and regain the lead.
They're knocking again.
Just impressive offense because we know how good these coaches can defend. Van Dyke from under center with the 2 tights and Cheney behind him. Hand off Cheney to the left side. Bounces off one tackler, but eventually falls down after a 4-yard gain. Ball at the 9.
Yeah, that was a big forward fall. I mean, he was able to kind of spin himself forward and probably pick up 3 extra yards.
Trips bunch right, including that tight end. Cheney sharing the backfield with Van Dyke from shotgun. Gets a snap. Looks over the middle. Defender got the hand on it. Ball is another incomplete pass. Another time where Oklahoma State had their hands on the ball but couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, it's a game of inches.
That's twice it's happened on this drive at least.
I mean, I guess you just have to keep playing your game and know eventually you're going to get one, right?
2 wides, 2 tights, 1 standing, 1 hand down. Cheney back behind Van Dyke under center. Drops back 5, now 7. Hits LaFleur. Incredible body control by Gucci LaFleur Jr. Looked like he had backed up short of the sticks, then moves past the sticks and slithers his way into the end zone. Miami regains the lead, topping off an incredible response and long drive.
He planted his foot, cut up field, split 2 defenders, found the end zone. I mean, that was a great play after the catch.
And the Oklahoma State defensive unit has to be frustrated by not shutting the doors on the Miami Hurricanes offense.
Yeah, keep getting them close, you know.
And these kickers are really putting some extra foot into it now. That one not returnable either. Ball's going to start at the 25-yard line for the Cowboys. Crowd electric, really looking for something here. Some sort of response here to match what Miami's been putting together. Empty set here for Rice. Quick strike. Ooh, too hot to handle. Not able to bring it down. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think 98 was tickling his belly as he went up there for it.
Empty set for Rice once again. Huff surveying the middle of the field. Rice going to this out route. Defender not able to get on top of that one. Wanted it, recognized it, made a break for it. Too much of a dotty from Rice. Good reception. First down yardage to the 37.
Yeah, great pitch and catch. Gets that first down. Really tough to defend.
Empty set here. Rice gets the shotgun snap. Looking, throwing. Nobody gets their hand up. Not the defense, not the offense. It's going to be incomplete. Ball's going to stay at the 37-yard line. 2nd and 10. What do you think's going on there, Lou?
Yeah, I'm not sure if Rice missed his target, or the receiver was supposed to cut back to that area or sit in that zone, or just what was going on there. But hopefully not too costly of a miscue.
We're set now, ready to go. Rice had a shotgun with Nixon behind him. Nice out route past the 50-yard line. First down, Cowboys. Rice threw that one on a rope.
Yeah, right past that cloud.
When you got a playmaker at quarterback, life is good, and Stephen Rice has been that tonight.
And really all season since he took over, toward the end of last season.
Yeah. Empty set, shotgun, looking, over the top, trying to hit it again, and they do! Talon Chatron, 3rd time, dropping it right in the peach basket, Lou.
Great play. I mean, Chatron barely able to get separation from that defender. He's stuck on him like glue, and that's one of the most slipperiest guys we know on this OK State team. So,
ball at the 10, 1st and goal. Empty set, left hash. Rice looking, throwing. The ball is caught inside the 5 at about the 4. Spotting it at the 5. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Get your 4s ready, chat. Looks like we got one more play here in the 3rd quarter. Empty set, left hash. Oh, Nixon in the backfield now. Read option. Rice carries it into the end zone. Untouched. Touchdown. Oklahoma State regains the lead.
Yeah, nice job. We've seen that a couple of times now where Jaden Nixon lines up in the slot, motions himself in, they run that read option, and I think it's worked more often than not.
Three-point lead. Here's the kickoff. LaFleur set to take this one, and he does. Out of the end zone. 10, 15, 20. Contact there. Backed up behind the 20-yard line. Nice coverage there by the Cowboys. And it's officially the end of the third quarter, the beginning of the fourth. Appreciate that, chat.
Yeah, it has been a good game here so far today.
Van Dyke and Chaney share a backfield. Awaiting the shotgun snap. Arroyo, the second tight end, moves a little bit further out in the slot. Chaney following that blocking over to the right. Nice play design. Nice play development. And he's going to follow his blocking there for a 9-yard carry. Ball to 29.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter. Chaney's a workhorse. He knows how to get it done here.
This has probably been the best defensive job I've seen against Chaney so far. However, still going to get his touches, especially when it matters most. Van Dyke, 4 wides, but Pimpchino, the tight end, in the left slot. Here's the read option. Van Dyke pulls it back, keeps it himself. Gets hit behind the line of scrimmage, but falls forward over the line. That's going to be a first down to the 33.
Nice little play. Not something we see Miami do very often, but certainly effective here. Anytime you can move the sticks.
Tight end and fullback check in. Chaney has some space, makes a man miss, wiggles himself down almost to the ground.
Yeah, it looked like he almost broke his own ankle there. He cut out. Maybe he caught onto a little bit of bad turf.
My God. And both coaches' reaction absolutely priceless, as they both couldn't believe what the fuck was happening on that one. Second and 2, ball at the 42. Under 6 minutes now left to play in this one. Van Dyke, quick strike. That's going to be Smith. Tackled at about the 47. First down yardage, Hurricanes. You like that pass from Van Dyke?
Yeah, he's crispy.
Threw it from one hash over to the long side of the field. That ball seemed to be in the air forever. I'm surprised that it got to him as cleanly as it did. But that's Van Dyke's skill level. 5 minutes left to play on this one from the right hash. We've crossed the 50 now. Handoff to Chaney on the counter run. He's going to be tackled. I guess he gets a yard out of it, but he got hit a yard forward as he was hit in the backfield. And then the momentum from the hit just pushed him over the line. Actually absolutely took a big hit on that one.
Yeah, he's probably going to feel that tomorrow.
Yep. Breaks the huddle. Right back on the field. Ready for more action. Van Dyke making adjustments for his 3 wides. Pimpchino on the right side. Van Dyke is going to hit Restrepo. Short crossing route. Restrepo gets another yard or 2, and it's going to be 3rd and 1. Ball to 38.
Restrepo's been sure-handed. Not the fastest guy. In fact, he might be the slowest guy. But doesn't mean he can't be reliable.
Van Dyke from under center. Cheney right behind him. Brantley checks in at fullback on the left side. Van Dyke drops back 7. Big post route there to Pimpchino. And Pimpchino's going to have it inside the 15, maybe around the 10. They're going to call it at the 14. 1st and 10. Hurricanes with 3:50 left to play.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit of frustration mounting here mounting for Oklahoma State. Miami having their turn at playing keep away.
I mean, that might be the name of the game at this point.
Offset eye here, strong. Gonna be a counter to the backside, the weak side counter. 3-yard carry, big hit.
He paid for that one. Nice smash at the end of it by the defense. Still a 3-yard play.
The guts to call that play. You don't even have your blockers over there. But that's why he paid the price that he did. 321 in yardage for both teams total. Absolutely tight matchup here. 3 left to play. Van Dyke gets the shotgun snap. Looks over the middle. And I don't know whose hands it hit, but it's going to be incomplete. Looks like maybe Grady Lucas got his hands on it. That's the freshman middle linebacker. Coach is chewing him out, thinking that he could have went the other way with it.
Yeah, Oklahoma State's looking for one of their guys to step up and make that big play.
Wasn't long ago that they had multiple opportunities to shut the door on the Hurricanes' offensive possession, which they wound up capping off with a Cheney rush, untouched into the end zone. But now Van Dyke with Brantley and Cheney right behind him. Pimpchino on the right side at tight end, making every adjustment possible. 4 on the play clock. Here's the snap. Van Dyke looking, hits Pimpchino. No, it is a touchdown. Had his foot down inside the line. Touchdown, Miami. They're going to go up by 3 with an extra try upcoming. Extra point. Kicked up and through. It's good. Miami now leads by 4 with under 3 left to play here in Stillwater.
And that was a really nice play. Van Dyke waited till the absolute last second to throw that, and somehow Pimpchino was able to keep a foot back.
It was pretty much a missile ball.
Yeah, it looked like he could have been, he could have been beyond the point, out of bounds, but great play.
Yeah, I think if he has any less RPMs on it, it probably is an incomplete pass. He might not have got his feet down, but he threw an absolute laser to him, and it just, was where it had to be, and, good hands on the play. Secure the score, go-ahead score. But Stephen Rice has a chance here, Lou, to be the hero of this game, as they're home. They have a home winning streak. The crowd anticipates it. Stephen Rice has played well all night. Had a really good season so far. Oklahoma State only has 1 defeat on the season, and this is what you want. So Stephen Rice with the quarterback keeper following his blocking, and he's going to get up past the sticks for first down yardage. That almost broke a big one, Lou.
Right. Yeah, that's what they need is to drive down and score a touchdown here. 3 points is not going to do them very much good.
We've seen so many Steve Rice quarterback keepers go the distance for 50-plus yarders. Haven't seen one yet tonight, but that's the closest one that we've seen to becoming that. We've seen a lot of this. Empty set right here for the Cowboys. Nixon with the jet. Sweep, that's the halfback going around the edge, and he's going to pick up 4.
Nice little play. Keep mixing in the run.
A little over 2 minutes left to play. All 6 timeouts. It's going to be interesting to see what these coaches do with game and clock management. See if Miami tries to call some timeouts to conserve the ball at all, or if they let it ride. Oklahoma State now with the ball at the left hash, facing a 2nd and 6. Hand off to Nixon, and he's going to get really close to that first down yardage. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Less than 2 minutes left to play, but just getting this first down. Priority number 1 for the Cowboys. Ball at the 47.
Yeah, big 3rd and 1 inside 2 minutes.
Four wides on the field. Rice drops back to pass. That could have been ball game right there, folks. The defender swats it down, throws up the U like he's victorious, but Stephen Rice is going to have another breath of life on this, the most crucial of plays tonight, the 4th and 1 here at midfield at the 47.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
And here we go, empty set for Rice. 3 down lineman look for the Canes. Adjustments being made on both sides. Play clock at 10. Nixon in the backfield. Oh my goodness! Rice nearly hit before the handoff and hit before he gets the line to gain. That's going to be a stop turnover on downs. Ball at the 46, 1st and 10, Miami. Oklahoma State still with 3 timeouts and 1:29 left on the clock. Got to get an absolute quick stop here.
Yeah, great job by Miami just to bring all sorts of pressure on that play. It was like an explosion up front.
Hand off to Cheney, wiggling his way, still not down yet. Tough, tough, tough when it matters most. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Oklahoma State's going to take their first timeout with 1:22 on the clock as it stops. Crowd on their feet now, making all the noise that they possibly can, trying to mess with this offense for Miami, who wants to clutch up and get out of here with the win and the unblemished record. Hand off to Cheney around the left side, making a man miss. And that's going to be first down yardage. Oklahoma State being forced to take a timeout with it 1:18 left on the clock. Ball at the 31.
Yeah, nice run. Got to use your timeouts if you're Oklahoma State. You can't take them with you.
Smoke them if you got them. Van Dyke under center. Brantley and Cheney. Cheney with the carry. Breaks a tackle, then hit down hard. That's going to be a 2nd and 9, and Oklahoma State takes their 3rd and final timeout with 1:14 left. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. Miami still with 3 timeouts. Probably already in field goal range, as we know that both kickers have an enormous leg. Van Dyke to Cheney. Cheney going to be stopped after a short gain. It's going to be 3rd and 6. The clock is rolling. Miami going to take as much time off the clock as possible, and then probably have one more running play. We'll see if they go through the air to go for the first down here. What do you think's going to happen, Lou?
That's a good question. It depends on what play Miami calls here.
Chaney did not start off very hot. He started off really slow. Oklahoma State's been mostly holding him in check. But on this possession, he's looked a little bit sharper and a little bit harder to bring down. Going to be about 30 seconds when this one snapped. Crowd really making a lot of noise. Defense wants them to rally behind him. And here's the snap. Hand off to Chaney. He's going to be brought down. And I think that's going to do it, folks. 4th and 6. Oklahoma State ran out of timeouts. And I think that's going to be our ball game here. They have enough play. They have enough on the play clock to kill this game.
Yeah, great job by both coaches as Miami lines up for a field goal.
Field goal unit on the field.
It looks like we're just going to let her wind down. Great job.
There's your final, folks. Put it into the spreadsheet. 35 for Miami. 31 for Oklahoma State.
Whew, got to catch my breath.
And now for dessert, the coaches' interviews. Our first coach, Revamp Pimpin'.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
If y'all wanted a slobber knocker tonight, that's definitely what y'all got. Because, by God, Jim Ross singing in my ear all night.
We were definitely entertained, Coach. This was a tight one. You came storming out of the gate, 14-0. Had a big INT in the red zone, returned it 50-plus yards, setting up your second touchdown. But then, after that, Oklahoma State came storming back to score 17 unanswered. And then out of the halftime break, they score again. How did you feel about the game and the way that it moved from one way and one momentum on one side to the other?
That's honestly playing against Snausages. You already know, if you can get a little bit of a lead, don't get comfortable, because you fuck up one time or two times and then you're behind, you know. But honestly, that pick I threw, that screen, man, that was just great defense by him. I know he was saying that was luck, whatever. I mean, he read both screens that I did. Yeah, both. I only did 2 this whole game because he literally read both of them. Almost picked the first one, picked the second one, took it all the way back. So, yeah.
Chaney didn't get things going right away, but definitely finished the game strong on that last possession to get a key first down for you. Besides Van Dyke playing really, really well, other than that incredible halfback screen interception, which is so rare to see in this game.
That was fucking gross.
Other than that, Van Dyke played an outstanding game. 72% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. What did you really feel like you were able to lean on tonight to get this victory?
Definitely not my defense. My boy Danny had me on my toes literally the whole game on defense. Is with that quarterback he's got, is kind of like can't even think of it, Spencer Sanders kind of, you know. It's just he's got that threat to run it, spreads you out to where you kind of have to spread your own defense out, because you saw he kept hitting me on that damn fade. Like the first 2 times I was like, hell yeah, that was nice. The third time I'm like, I'm an idiot, man. Like, fuck, you know, but it's just what it is. Motherfucking nasty ass player, and he's got his team rolling right now, and say that was a fucking great ass game. Had my adrenaline pumping and made me play completely different style than I normally play offensively. I literally was like, fuck what I do. I got to come out here and just sling that bitch, because I am not running very well and my screens ain't helping.
Well, thank you. Here's Lou.
Appreciate you, Pin.
Yeah, great job, Coach. Really an exciting game. I know it's a pressure cooker when you play an NWO game of the week. So I just want to congratulate you on on coming through unscathed, and remind you that you play in the game of the week next week against Wisconsin and Coach Brusoe.
Yeah, definitely not getting any easier next week. Probably two of the tougher defenses to play against and just overall teams. And he has a quarterback that's very similar. So,
Yeah, so like out of the furnace and into the fire, as they say. So we look forward to seeing that one too. Good luck. Go celebrate with your team. Anything else you want to say before we move on to Coach Danny?
Appreciate y'all pimps. It's Friday night. So y'all have a great weekend. My boy Danny, I appreciate you, my brother. I can't say it enough. Fucking slobber knocker. Your boy got a headache. Fucking adrenaline pumping. I was fucking screaming and shouting at the end there. But I love you, pimp.
Got to tip our cap to both these guys' sportsmanship. Snausages, you had the ball there at the end of the game. Two plays to get inches or a yard or whatever it was, man. But you fought tooth and nail to come back down 14 out the gate early. That pick, I couldn't believe that pick that he had. But you got to credit Revamp for that one. You came back storming back by 17 unanswered, man. What did this game feel like, man? What was something that you were or were not able to lean on that was expected or unexpected about tonight, man?
I mean, as far as unexpected, nothing really. Revamp's got a great team, man. He's honestly a creative fucking genius on offense. We had 4 goals in mind, which was hold them under 300. We had to make sure we got a turnover. We had to throw for over 250. That's not a recruiting goal. We just wanted to be able to throw the ball. That's a nice little landmark, and not give up any sacks. It shows, man. Even though you get your goals and you complete your things mentally, it comes down to one play, man. And the Revamp did a great job. That third down's haunting me. I wanted to throw it to the running back. I threw it to the slot, trying to get a chunk play. Should have just gotten the first down, man. But it's those one plays. I overthink. You overthink it, and you want to live and die by the run, but it's a whole new ball game now.
Well, this game was so tight. I felt like these throws that both of your quarterbacks were putting in were like just over a defender's head or just past a defender. And I know how well you guys both play defense. It was probably frustrating that there wasn't more turnovers. But from an outsider's perspective, it was just super impressive. And I just want to say thanks, man. Going forward, I checked out the rest of your schedule, and it looks like you got a lot of computer games lined up here. Revamp's got game of the week against Brusoe, who's got a top 5 team now, talent-wise and ranking-wise. You got a lot of computer games coming up. You feel like you're getting into the healthy part of your season right here before conference matchups begin? You might see Revamp in the postseason for a third time straight if you get healthy here and go on a little conference run. And we would love to see it, man. How you feeling about any of that? You trying to knock it ahead of yourself, or what's going on, man?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna kill the computer, right? The computer's ass.
Yep.
I know the commissioner has turned it up a bit. So the last computer game, I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are moving the ball on us, right? But we're not gonna say anything about that. Other than that, I mean, it's gonna be fun. But yeah, then we get into the meat and potatoes of it, and I mean, fucking playing any user in this league is a pain in the ass, man. It doesn't matter who it is. Shit, I got Fam before Fam went on vacation, and I was like, fuck, I'm trying to get a user game. But other than that, man, I mean, it's gonna be fun. We'll regroup, we'll try to figure something out, and we'll hopefully stay in this, and hopefully other blocks start moving around. Coaches knock each other off. Hopefully, man. But Revamp knows, man. He's from Texas, so I'm always rooting for my boy.
Thank you for tonight. Here's Lou.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say. You guys have covered a lot of things. Great job tonight. You'd like a little bit different outcome. When you do finally get back to user play, it's I think you've got George in like 4 weeks.
Eh,
Great.
So
rip.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to try to get one back on George, man. I mean, we had him in a good situation last year, and that tight end, man, that tight end fucking caught a 40-yard bomb. Huevos Grandes isn't there anymore, thank God. I know the huevos that were behind him are still pretty big, so George lives and dies by it, man. So it's gonna be fun. So it's gonna be extremely fun.
well, I'm looking forward to it and a lot of other good things from you the rest of the season. So
Yes, sir.
good luck.
Yeah.
Take care. Thanks a lot. This was great.
Appreciate it. Revamp, love you, brother. George, again, man, I appreciate you producing. Lou, stepping up. Thank you, guys. It's always fucking fun having you guys be dependable. So thank you, guys, man.
Hey, man, it's our pleasure on this side when we get to, call greatness that we see on the sticks. It's our pleasure, man. We're in the NCAA community, and this is an extra special treat that I look forward to weekly, man. So, our pleasure, man. Lou, any last words, man?
No, this
All
is
right.
fun.
All right.